We often find ourselves asking, why did this happen to me? And sometimes when life seems to be going well, we become proud and forget the greater picture. In chasing our desires and celebrating our achievements, we often overlook the simple truth. Everything unfolds according to a plan far greater than our own, the plan of our Creator. What seems good or bad in the moment is not always what it appears to be. Only time can truly reveal the meaning behind events. Maybe you're going through a difficult time right now, or perhaps you're in a season of comfort, not thinking much about what lies ahead. Either way, this story is for you. It is not just a story that will make you think, it may also change your perspective. So listen closely. At the base of a green hill near a thick forest, there was a small, peaceful village. In that village lived a humble man named Mr. Adam. He was middle-aged and lived a modest life, constantly facing financial challenges. For him, simply having enough food for 2 meals a day was a blessing. Despite his poverty, Mr. Adam possessed a rare quality. He was always content and never complained. He owned a small piece of land where he grew crops, working hard every day with the help of his only son, Daniel, and a strong white horse named Max. But Max was no ordinary horse. He was smart, fast, and incredibly hard-working. He was so helpful on the farm that both Mr. Adam and Daniel treated him like a member of the family. One day, news of Max's beauty and intelligence reached a wealthy businessman from the city named Mr. Smith. Curious, he traveled to the village with his son to see the horse for himself. When he saw Max, he was impressed and immediately offered Mr. Adam a large sum of money to buy him. But to everyone's surprise, Mr. Adam politely declined the generous offer. The villagers were shocked. Some thought he was foolish for refusing such a fortune. Mr. Adam must be crazy, they said. He passed up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This poor man could have been rich. But just a few days later, something unexpected happened. Max disappeared from the stable. Mr. Adam and Daniel searched everywhere, but the horse was nowhere to be found. The villagers didn't hold back their judgment. "See," they said, "he wasn't even worthy of keeping such a fine horse." Some even whispered, "Maybe Mr. Smith's men stole him." Daniel was heartbroken. "Dad," he said, "we've lost something so important. How can you stay so calm?" Mr. Adam gently replied, "My son, there is both good and bad in everything. Don't worry too much." Daniel didn't quite understand. He thought his father was just hiding his sadness. But a few days later, something truly astonishing happened. While working in the fields one morning, they saw Max walking toward them, and he wasn't alone. He had returned with 5 wild horses. News spread quickly through the village. The same people who had mocked Mr. Adam now called him the luckiest man in the village. "Can you believe it?" they said. "He didn't just get his horse back, he got 5 more." Mr. Adam smiled and said, "Maybe Max went to find his herd. Now he's come back with his group." Still, despite the sudden good fortune, Mr. Adam remained calm. No pride, no excitement. Daniel began training the wild horses, working hard to tame them and teach them how to carry loads and be ridden. But just a few days later, tragedy struck again. One of the horses threw Daniel off, and he broke his leg. Once again, the villagers talked. "These horses brought nothing but trouble," they said. "Mr. Adam should have sold Max when he had the chance." Lying in pain, Daniel said, "Dad, this time it's truly bad." But once again, Mr. Adam gently said, "Good or bad can't be judged in a single moment, son. Time will tell." Daniel didn't understand. His leg hurt too much to see anything beyond his suffering. But just a week later, something happened that changed everything. A war broke out in the country. The government began drafting every young man from the village to fight. But because of his broken leg, Daniel was not taken. Many of the boys who went to war never returned. Grief filled the village. People came to Mr. Adam with tears in their eyes. "You are so lucky," they said. "Your son is still here. We lost ours." Mr. Adam sat quietly beside Daniel and said, "See, my son, life is never simple. When Max disappeared, it seemed like something terrible, but he returned with 5 more horses. When you broke your leg, it felt like pain and loss, but that very injury saved your life." Daniel finally saw things from his father's perspective. Mr. Adam added, "That's why, son, when something good happens, don't get too excited. And when something bad happens, don't fall apart. Everything is part of time's bigger plan. The real lesson: nothing in life stays the same. What feels good or bad today will eventually pass. We may not understand why something is happening, but in time the reason becomes clear. So be patient, be grateful, keep your faith strong. Everything happens for a reason. You may be going through something confusing or painful right now, but trust that there is a purpose behind it, even if you can't see it yet. Remember, whether good or bad, it will all pass one day. Don't lose yourself in your hardships, and don't let joy make you forget what matters. There is balance in everything. Let this story be a reminder. If it touched you, take a moment to reflect on its message. And if you feel like sharing, let us know what you learned. Until next time, take care.